So we have it. I want you to have your notebooks open. All right. In your notebooks, this is the practice portion. So at the top of your notebook, you put practice, the date 9/2, section 1. All right. And what we're going to learn today is going to be patterns and expressions. Mostly patterns. I want you to recognize patterns. Stuff that we've done before, right? You've done it in algebra. We worked on patterns. All right. So this is Algebra 2. We're just taking some of the stuff that you have learned before and start to expound on it a little bit more. Take it to the next level. All right. This isn't the one I want. Let's go back. And I want the practice section 1. This one here. Yep. 9/2. All right. We're going to learn some vocabulary. All right. And it's just, we have to learn this, and I'm going to try and do more. I didn't do a lot of it last year in geometry. I didn't do a lot of it in algebra last year, but I'm going to do a lot more of it this year. We look at the first one on here. Tell me, and here's something else too. If you've got your Chromebooks open, you don't know what the definition of some of these are, where can you find it out? Where can you find it? Google it. Google it. Get good at that. Get good at using Google. I'm telling you, it's something that you can use, and you're going to use. I use all the time. If I get some kind of math expression that I'm not quite sure about, guess what I do? I Google it, and I can figure it out. Bless you. All right, so I look at this. Following one another in order. What would it be in this pattern up here? Consecutive. Okay, that's following one another. It's consecutive. A symbol, usually a letter that represents one or more numbers. Variable. Does everybody see that? Variable. A drawing that is included with a math problem. Diagram. Yeah. Here's what I would do. Would I write this whole thing down? No. You know what I mean? On this one here, I would do something like this. I would say, in my section 1, right, which I have here, and this is practice, so I've got practice written up here somewhere on top of your paper, and then I would have this, 1 comma, consecutive, 2 comma, variable, all right, 3 comma, diagram. I wouldn't write the whole thing out. You just have to be able to go back and look at it in your notes to be able to figure out what is number 4, an expression that contains one or more variables. Preston, what's an expression that carries one or more variables? Up the top. Algebraic expression, right? I'm going to say alg expression. The same type of change between any two shapes or numbers. Pattern. We're making a pattern. Okay? Now it says use a word from the list above to complete each sentence. The numbers 21 and 22 are, Reese? The numbers 21 and 22 are they're consecutive numbers, okay? Yeah. Okay, good. consecutive numbers. So on your paper, when you write this down, put 6 consecutive. In the algebraic expression, 5x squared minus 2x plus 9x is called the, Katie? It's called the what? Variable. Brad, the picture included with a problem is called a diagram. Fletcher, 2x minus 10 is called a algebraic expression. This is the part I don't like. Everything doesn't move with it. That's okay. We're going to just erase what we got here. Is there a quick way to erase this thing?
Yeah, you go all the way around.
I know you can go all the way. Is there a quicker way, though? But it doesn't work.
You gotta make a full circle. Yeah, maybe you're not. Maybe your circle's more cool. Maybe Matthew's just gonna draw.
I know there's a better way to do this.
There's a way where you can just like X it out of the thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at that.
You're not doing good like this. Oh.
Whoa, look at that.
Like that. Let's put their issue down. I think you're doing it wrong.
I think so too.
That's like a big track.
Oh, I gotta make this eraser thing bigger too.
I think if you write this name off of Alg, it gives you an option of deleting it.
I did this.
I'm gonna cry here.
No crying in my class. Look at that. Oh, this is really something. Brad, what'd you do to me? It's all your fault. There we go. Whew. All right. Oh, that's okay, as long as they can watch it. All right. The blank is a list of numbers. Is what? Pattern? The list of numbers is that each one is 5 more than the other is pattern. 10, pattern. All right. So we got some vocabulary, okay? You guys got vocabulary that you can work off of that we're going to use as we move forward. Now we're going to describe what is the pattern to each one of these, and it says, what would be the next consecutive figure in the pattern? Number 11, what would it be doing? What, Nick? Bottom right corner. So if we made a square, our little black square would be down here. Does everybody see why? Starts from this corner, goes this corner to this corner, down to the right corner. So it's making a clockwise move around on the corners. That's the pattern we see. Okay? What about this, Fletch? What would be the next one here? Regular triangle, which way? Point up or down? Point up. So our next one would look like this. Tie. What would be our next circle? Outside the square or inside? Inside the square? So we would make a square and we'd put our circle on the inside of the square. Tyrese, what would be the next pattern for 14? One more block, right? We have 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Now we'd make 4 blocks. Okay? Easy enough? That's patterns. Big thing with patterns, consecutive numbers, knowing your vocabs, you should be cool. All right. Let's go back here, and I'm going to grab my, see, we have an assessment. That's assessment. We have practice. Nope, that's it.